Alright, and welcome back, guys. And by far one of the most requested videos you guys have asked me to make ever since Vanguard has launched is what is the quickest way to level up weapons in zombies. Because if you're grinding camos, you already know by far the hardest requirement is getting that weapon all the way to level 70, because it just seems to take forever. It really does. And once you've got the gun maxed out, it's actually not that hard to grind camos in zombies and an MP. It's just the biggest hurdle to overcome is leveling up the weapon. So I'm going to show you some tips and tricks, some things that we were doing wrong when we first started grinding, because honestly, the way that you kind of feel like you should be grinding really doesn't help out too much, especially if you're doing things in zombies. This guide is going to be focusing on the zombie side of things. After I do some more multiplayer testing, I do plan on making an MP video, but for now I really just kind of know the best way to do it in zombies. But trust me, I'll have an MP video out, and MP is a little bit faster, but for right now, if you're just trying to level them up really quickly, playing MP is not a bad option. But hardcore does seem to be broken. That would be my recommendation, but I, for some reason myself personally, can't find hardcore lobbies, and a lot of other people can't either. So the first thing is obviously you want to check your double XP tokens, probably the most basic thing you could check. And if you've pre-ordered the game, you probably have a couple there waiting for you, but unless you bought a lot of Mountain Dew, there's probably not a big chance you have a lot of these. One thing that I've seen a lot of people cover that is a huge help, especially to start off with some of these weapons, if you go over here to your operators, you can see each and every operator in the game has a favorite weapon. If you're using an operator with their favorite weapon, not only are you going to get more player XP, you're also going to earn more weapon XP. So for these, what is there, 9 here? Nope, that's not how you count. There's 12 here. So there's 12 of these in total. So there are 12 different weapons that you're actually able to get an additional XP boost with here. Got the combat shotgun, the MG42, the Stin, AS44, the Owen gun, the STG, the Type 11, the NZ41, the 3-line rifle, the MP40, the Type 100, and the M1 Garand. So that's a pretty wide selection, a lot of the different primary weapons here. So this is one of the best ways to start off. Obviously, this is my low level account, so we don't have any of them unlocked. But as you're unlocking these, if there's a class you're working for, make sure to go and double check if there's an operator that gets additional XP, because it is definitely going to help you out massively. And even when you hit different milestones with this operator, you're still going to be earning XP for the weapon as well. So it is really good for that. And boom, just like that, we've now loaded into game. Something you guys probably already know, but I'm just going to say it for completion's sake, you get more XP for headshots. It's been like that in pretty much any game that's had zombies. Starting off with, you used to get more points for headshots, and then eventually got to the point where you get, you know, more XP once they started introducing XP into zombies. So that's one thing. If you want to maximize it, aim for headshots to get more additional XP. And on top of this, just like the last 3 or 4 CODs, you get a huge benefit from having more players in your game. You don't really get more XP for it in this game, but you definitely do get a lot more zombie spawns, and more zombie spawns means more kills. So having a nice coordinated team helps out a absolute lot with that. So in that case, I am going to have our Discord linked below. We've got about 17,000 people in the Discord. So if you're looking for someone to just kind of party up with, be coordinated with, and get a ton of XP for your weapons, definitely check it out there. But with that, we're going to go to our first event, and I see a lot of people farming XP in the harvest event. And I'm not going to lie, this is what we did when the game first launched. But you don't want to just go to the first world event and just sit there, and I'll show you why. And all right, here we go. We're now loaded into game, and I'm not going to lie, when this game first came out, my first thing that I did was go on harvest events, and I just sat here and indefinitely grinded kills, because the harvest event is one of the events where you can just nonstop kill enemies. And if you don't do the overload little objective right here, zombies will never stop spawning in, and you can get as many kills as you want. But Treyarch kind of already went ahead and thought of this. And the way this works is, yes, you'll get a decent amount of XP for the first kills you get, but as time goes on and the more kills you get, you're going to be getting less and less weapon XP. So you definitely don't want to do this. And I see a lot of people doing this. This is great for grinding camos. If you're just trying to get kills, like let's say you're trying to get the 1,000 headshots, or I know it's not 1,000 headshots, but to get the 4,000 kills, the 4,000 pack-a-punch kills, that is amazing for this harvest event. This harvest event's going to help you out so much with that. But if you're going for weapon XP, which is the first thing you want to do when you're grinding a weapon, you kind of want to go ahead and get a couple of kills, but you don't want to sit here too long. I'd maybe shoot for maybe 40 something kills before we leave, but just sitting here getting kills isn't going to help you out. And kind of the single best way to level these up in zombies is just to kind of speed run objectives. Try to get as many kills as you can while doing the objective, but don't hold off on the objective any longer than it needs to be. Grab the runes, take the runes, finish the objective. Ah, don't kick me, don't kick me. All right, we're back. All right, we're on wave 2. I had to go do something. I had to run and do it extremely quickly, so I didn't get kicked, because no, there's still not a pausing thing in this game. So if you're gonna grind XP, make sure you have everything sorted before you do it, because yeah, you're really not supposed to be able to leave your computer once you start a zombies game. But here we are on wave 2, And I mean, once again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to really just go ahead and beat this objective. And believe it or not, that's kind of the quickest way to rank up your weapons, is just to go through round as quick as possible, getting kills along the way, which is really counterintuitive. I know a lot of people who are just playing zombies for the first time is like, well, duh, that's going to be the quickest way, is just to go to as high of a round as possible, as quick as possible. But that's never really how it's worked in zombies. If you played Black Ops 4 or you played Cold War, the way XP grinding worked is you wanted to stay on as low of a round as possible for as long as possible. That was the quickest way to level things up, was to not progress rounds. Like the outbreak farming method where you stay on round 1 forever was pretty much one of the quickest ways to level up weapons in zombies in Cold War. And in this game, I mean, it makes more sense now. I feel like it definitely makes, like, looking from the outside, going to higher rounds should make sense that you get more XP, but I don't know why they cap the amount of XP you can get on rounds. Like, if I just want to sit here in this harvest objective and just grind XP, I don't see why I can't just sit here and kill zombies for XP. Why should I be forced to go to the next wave? I guess it makes sense, but it's not like zombies gets that much harder as you go to higher and higher rounds, especially because, as you can see here, we're just punching zombies. I have the Bloodlust Covenant on, and in my opinion, especially if you have a very low level weapon, this is one of the easiest ways just to get the kills to level it up, because reloading the shotgun before you have attachments on it is not fun, and I find it easier just to punch zombies. It's honestly, I'm gonna have more melee kills in this game than anything, because I find myself just buying this perk and punching them. Yay, World 3, and we can finally go ahead, pack punch our weapon. What do we got here? Honestly, I don't really want any of those, so we're just gonna keep what we have. And luckily enough for us, we can actually get speed coal. You actually do get decent XP for killing these zombies here, but once again, you get diminishing returns. So as you're buying perks, always just be killing zombies. Like, never just leave them here, because they're in your path anyway. Ooh, M1 grand, I'll take that. Oh, nope, I still want my shotgun, though. I still want my shotgun. See, there's these zombies here, so we'll kill these guys on the way out. What am I doing? Why am I going to shoot? Because if I shoot, I got to reload. If I punch, I don't have to do it. And you can see we've already got this to rank 9. This was like level 0 when we entered the game. Zombie XP rates aren't insanely slow. When the game first came out, I thought zombie XP rates were super slow. But that's because I was staying in a harvest event, just killing endless zombies. So if you're grinding camos, the first thing you want to do, if you're going to do everything in zombies, grind it to level 70 by just going through rounds and rounds with a team of 4 people. And then after you're done doing that, go back in and then farm the harvest objective. And I'll have a guide showing you exactly how I'd go about that linked in below. I actually do have a beginner's dark ether guide for this game already out. We're going to have more in-depth guides later on. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here, because past this point, all we're going to be doing is going through rounds, punching zombies with this shotgun. So there's not much else information here. Just wanted to make this because a lot of people are asking how to do it. And no, it is not a good idea to just sit and farm the objectives. You actually want to progress the rounds. So if you guys are watching this right when the game first came out, more than likely we are live streaming right now. We're doing a 24/7 live stream that's going to be going on until we unlock every single camo in this game. We've so far been streaming since the moment the game is launched, and it's not going to end until all the zombies camos and all the multiplayer camos are unlocked. And we're going to be posting kind of the footage of that on here if you guys want to see what they look like, all that good stuff. So check it out. There's going to be 5 links in the description below if you want to see that. And on top of that, I got some Facebook exclusive content being posted over on the Facebook page as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.